Civil Media.
I would like to thank Civil for the invitation and for the space for the academia. I will not enter into some bigger expose. We agreed with Jabir that I should discuss the problem with the media. Some introduction was made by the speaker before me from the State Anti-Corruption Committee. She spoke about the campaigns with political advertisements, but this is the easier part. Something that could be subject to agreement and we could resolve it. Even the recent researches show that aggressive paid campaigns are now counterproductive already for a socially responsible citizen. You are watching paid advertisements, political advertisements, and you say, oh, how much they have spent. This is the 10th time that I'm seeing this advertisement, so you're asking yourself, what is the impact of the paid political advertising? But this is something that the PR teams should be thinking about. What is more dangerous is diffuse propaganda during the elections, and it is the quality of political communication. But this is a problem everywhere, not just here with the new media. We are not unique in this respect. We can see that international relations between the states and Russia in the recent political elections were viewed through the lens of fake news. What some agencies did about fake news, because you could have a great election model, but in the end it is the quality on political communication that the decision of the citizen will depend on. In both apathetic and in highly politicized environments. And in this respect, we in Macedonia have a problem that is slightly bigger, because we do not have quality public information. For instance, in France, you could have fake news, you could have different lies, manipulations, but in the end you have the Guardian. You will open it, and in a way that paper has integrity, and you know that the news you read, you don't need to check it. There is some physical address that you could sue. This is in existence in Macedonia. We have media with very low integrity, non-professional journalists also again with very low integrity. We do not have sources we can trust. In that situation, such fake news, such small portals, you can see what happens now. We have pulled their focus from the real problems. They are causing a lot of harm. I would like to say a few points. I could speak about professionalization of journalism, media ethics. They are long-term processes. They will give results in 10 years, but not for the next elections, because these are long-term processes that are something from a sociological perspective, where the academia, where the civil society should act. What are some fast things that should be done for the next elections? I'm really angry because the current government and current politicians show low degree of education about European values and online media. So we have shocking off-hand statements. We will sue them, we will close them, we will register them. But that goes contrary to the European legislation, contrary to all European values. Europe tells you, leave the people to speak, let people speak, because we are all media, we can all say everything. We can even lie, but on the other hand, there should be some corpus that will be public defense, the corpus of registered media, where there is media legislation applied. What needs to be done urgently? First, the current politicians need to be educated. And who could do this? At this moment, it is just the civil society through projects that will have the purpose of educating our politicians so that first they know what they say, to first learn what online media are, what is Facebook, whether they could or should be regulated, what does the body on electronic communications in Europe say, what are the directives, recommendations, so that when they use the words they know what they are saying, because they could cause us harm. You can see that all reports are bad. The reports about the NGOs and international reporters without borders, Freedom House, about the media, they are bad, and of political instances. For instance, the State Department, they say media are bad. There is a high political polarization in the media system. Also, the process is chaotic, uneducated, there is a great deal of ignorance. So first, politicians need to be educated, the active political options that we have. And this is urgent. And to increase the level of political responsibility of political parties in Macedonia. They could do a lot. So if Infomax, Dokaz have close political affiliation, we could not cause chaos there. We should be thinking not only about our immediate political interests, we should think about the entire society. So the political parties should be responsible. They could have a community manager. This is why the parties are not calling them peers, they are calling them units for strategic communication in the European countries, which are nurturing the values of confidence, of trust, so that we create a society where we are better. So we need to be socially responsible. So the political parties, especially the large ones, because we have a dual political system, and we will have it for a long time, they should introduce a matrix of discipline in brackets. They should have a matrix of how public is managed in the circumstances of Facebook, YouTube. There's no going back. This is socio-political survival. We need to harmonize this. We need to adjust the society to it. And they should have a higher level of social responsibility. So European values are clear. We can't do anything, register censorship, nothing of the sort. But again, via the civil society, we should react to the political communication, because now in the 21st century, the democracy is not measured by the fact of whether we have elections, but whether we have division of power. We have division of power. They say we are competitive authoritarianism. We could not go beyond it. We need to have quality political communication as one of the modern indicators of democracy in a country.
Да имаме право на вистина, затоа што правото на
We need the right to truth. It does not mean just to say something, it also means receiving information so that your brain can make the right decision. But if you are deceived, if you are lied to, how will you make the right decision? So I think that now the main burden is again on the civil society, so that it is a bit more aggressive, and we can see that these lines of sponsorship are really tackling media as a goal. We have more problems than in other countries in the region. Thank you.